Hiya, I'm Tammy. I'm here with Midi TV today at the Exeter Phoenix Yule Ball, and I'm also here with Mr.B. So I'm really excited to talk to you because absolutely everybody will not stop saying how excited they are to see you.
I'm sure they must be.
So you've got a lot of people waiting in the crowd for you. And let's talk about, what I'm interested here is about how you got your name, which might be a very simple, I almost feel like it might be really simple, but it might be quite complex.
I think it depends sometimes what interview I'm doing. Sometimes, I mean, I'm going to tell you through this space. Mr. B, that's right, I'm Mr. B The Gentleman Rhymer, to give him my full title, as it were, but Mr. B, my surname just begins with B.
I would not have guessed.
But it could be B-boy, or it could be Artie, or who knows.
But the important bit is the gentleman rhymer, right?
The gentleman rhymer bit is the important bit, yes.
Yes.
It's
So, and how would you describe, so obviously you're rhyming things, that's the
simple
part of
yes, that's the simple
it.
answer.
And how else would you describe the rest of your...
I would say I'm kind of what happens if Noel Coward, George Formby and Kendrick Lamar got drunk in a cocktail bar and decided to form a band.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, that would be an absolute, I see why everyone's so into it.
Well, we'll see, yeah. So, it's the sort of thing that definitely shouldn't work, but somehow does.
Yeah, absolutely. And how do you find your inspiration for these things? Does it come from your daily life, or do you have to pull from weirder places?
Or a bit of both.
Yeah.
Anything really. Often it's something that someone might say that I'll find vaguely amusing and think I'll steal that. Or I don't steal jokes, I sample them.
Yeah,
So
of course.
So
Yeah.
that's it. Sampling other people's ideas. So yeah, all sorts really. I mean, sometimes things start with lyrics or an idea, but sometimes things start with beats or some banjolele chords. So all over the place really.
Yeah, quite a complex process.
But generally in a kind of slightly dandy chappist way.
Of course.
Yes.
Mustachioed and waxed to the max.
Yes, although I'm waxed actually, I tend to go
Are you
as well.
truly? Wow.
Just does my bidding.
That's amazing.
Down.
You've just trained it in this manner.
Trained it, yes.
I've heard about moustache training.
Yes.
I try to do mine.
Moustache wrangling.
Going
You've just got to shave it more and just encourage the growth.
Oh goodness, it's like growing a plant by the sounds of it.
Pretty much, yes. You've got to prune.
You've got a plant on your face.
Plant
It's very
on my
nice.
face.
You're growing it very nicely. It's very healthy.
Thank you very much.
Not that I mean I'm not a beard expert, but still take the compliment.
I certainly do. Thank you very much.
So, tell me about how you ended up getting involved in this Yule Ball. You've obviously been, before, for some people it's quite a tradition. How did you find yourself getting involved in it at first and this year?
Well, a few years ago, I was just invited along to play, and I guess I've not played it since before lockdown, so it was my time to return.
Yeah.
So here we are.
So this is your big
It's the comeback.
post-COVID boom. I mean, COVID was like 3 years ago or something now, though. I mean, time to pack on is really weird.
It really is, yeah. It's kind of it's like a little fever dream, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Kind of a lot of it's nice sometimes. Just stay at home and do I did lots of streaming and things like that, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And now I don't have the time to do.
Yeah.
Which is just really quite annoying.
Yeah, you built a space for that in your life and it got snatched back again by the government.
Suddenly, I've got to go and work again and things like that and do stuff.
But at least that probably gives you inspiration. I bet everyone around you is hilarious.
Yes.
Non-stop giving you funny things to work on.
Oh, they definitely do, yes. Yeah. There's always stuff for me to sample.
Never steal. David Bowie would like that. He was very much of that.
He was a sample.
Which I totally understand.
Yeah. I'll be playing a bit of Bowie tonight.
Fantastic. Goodness. I'll be there.
Sneak a little bit in, just a minute and a half.
Very. I've been listening to a lot of Flight Concourse, the David Bowie.
Yeah, that's probably the best Bowie, actually.
I hope you do some kind of Bowie impression, please.
There are no plans, but if you insist, I'll give it a go.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, it will make you famous.
Sounds like a plan.
So, where can we find you on social media after this when we're all trying to follow you?
Right, well, I'm on social media, I'm generally at Gentleman Rhymer, or I have a Patreon page, or the Guild of Chap, as I call it.
Oh.
So people that join my Patreon, they get themselves a nice little enamel badge, so I know when people turn up to shows, if they're members of the Guild, they're there, and they get lots of free stuff.
Is there a special Guild handshake?
There's not specifically one, but I'm sure one can be worked out. I never see these people enough to actually you know, plan the whole thing.
Well, that's what we're going to do this evening. I'll make you one. That's actually my job in
Make,
life.
your job is to make handshakes.
Handshake.
A handshake maker.
Handshake.
Mate.
Choreographer. There we go.
Handshake
Yes.
choreographer. Okay.
So, are you doing things for this upcoming year? Have you got anything planned that you're going to be?
Well, you know, the thing is, this year was a bit mad, and I ended up going a little bit mad myself and recording 3 albums.
Yeah.
So the last of which is National Treasure, which has just come out, which is kind of, I consider it my magnum opus. It's the one I was like, okay, this is the reason I've done all these albums, to make this one.
Yeah.
So next year, I think I'm starting to write memoirs next year.
Yeah, I was going to say, you must be a bit bereft now, like, oh,
Exactly.
there
Yes.
I am at my
I'm all
peak,
done. Here we
time
are.
to descend.
Exactly. The descent has begun. Well, the descent began years ago.
Oh, it's
But
going to be a glorious artistic descent, full of
it will be.
nicely trained moustaches and gentlemanly rhyming.
Exactly all that, yes.
I'm really looking forward to being able to see you later. I won't keep you too long because I know you probably need to get drunk before you perform.
I don't need to do anything.
does,
Well, I've
though.
only got some continental.
There we go. That's actually
It's actually sherry.
yes. That's what I mean. That's me. I didn't try to make up a fake name for it. Juan Miquel is.
I believe
that's a premium.
I believe the non-politically correct name for it is Senorita Pizza.
Oh yeah, I thought that was Stella.
No, Stella's wife pizza,
Oh,
but because it's Spanish, it's called Senorita Pizza. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. It's very bad. Nobody.
I'm gonna go get
no, that's
myself.
bad.
I'm gonna go get myself one right now.
Okay,
Get myself in the
let's-
right mental state.
let's not finish on that note, then. Let's do
Right,
something
let's finish
nice.
on something purer. What
Let's
have
finish
you? What have you? A wholesome thought, if you will.
Wholesome thought.
You
You
go-
can't ask me to give you a wholesome thought. I don't want wholesome
It's like
thoughts generally.
telling you to think of a pink elephant. You've got nothing wholesome.
Think of
in
something
your mind
that's
right
nothing
now.
else in life. It's all very unwholesome, generally speaking.
Well, we should. I mean,
There you
let's
go.
end on that.
Let's end on that.
This
Keep it
mind-
unwholesome.
This mind's a total gutter.
It is, absolutely. Yes.
Enjoy, and I'm
But
really.
always looking at the stars.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's so.
There you go. That's
Oh,
almost
yeah.
wholesome, isn't it?
Yeah, that you absolutely nailed it in the end. Thank you. Well, thanks so much for coming on.
Pleasure.
I release you back into the world of the fairies and the tales and the
Thank you
people
very
dressed
much
as
indeed.
birds.
Why not?
Thank
Wish
you
me
very
luck.
much. Yes, we wish you luck. We'll see you next time.
Cheerio.